Yashirai, Kochigari, Soda Surya Ghosh. Thank you, Jiu-Jitsu man.
All right, you guys, I'm super excited about this video today. We've got some special guests that I'm bringing in for a really important reason. I've got Sensei Jerry here. He's a 5th degree Judo black belt. I've got Sensei Josh. He's a 3rd degree Judo black belt. And I have Celestine over here, and she's a really high-level tournament competitor. With your largest tournament you fought was probably the U.S. Open, medaling in the U.S. Open, right? Yeah. And she was also, so we're in the state of Wisconsin here, and she was also named Wisconsin's Judo Player of the Year in, what year was that?
A while back.
A while back, right? So that's super cool, you guys. And the reason I'm bringing some high-level judo players together today is because today we're doing this massively historical match, Helio Gracie versus Kato.
In order to qualify and prove himself a worthy opponent for Kimura, Helio is about to fight Kato, the #2 jiu-jitsu man in the world.
Watching this match, can I borrow you, Sensei?
Sure.
Watching this match, you see Helio and Kato, they're here, and they're moving around, and Kato is constantly trying foot sweeps, and so is Helio, but Kato's level's a little bit better, and so he's constantly working foot sweeps and catching him, and like that, so they're here, and then Kato makes a big forward throw, which is almost impossible to tell what the forward throw is because this is going back to 1949, I believe. So this is a really historical moment. And after that big throw, Helio was able to reach up into the collar of Kato and choke him with the X stroke. So he reaches up and he comes and he gets him with the X stroke here, right? But they're entangled in the ropes, but Kato goes unconscious and they give the win to Helio Gracie. But who really won? I don't really know. And I don't even know that it really matters that much who won, but the fact that it's such a historical match, I wanted to show that and show some of the techniques. Now, being a jiu-jitsu guy, and hey, I'm also a black belt in judo, right? But not as good as these guys. And so I thought it might be better for these guys to show these foot sweeps today. Some instructors that really know the details. So you guys ready to take it over?
Let's do it.
All right, here we go, guys.
So if we're moving around, what I'm going to get is my forward step, a big pull, and follow the foot. Okay, we're moving around. So I'm going to get step, pull, follow. If my timing's off, if she anticipates it, whatever it may be, and I don't get this, she recovers that foot, right? What I'm going to get is my step, pull, follow. She recovers it. I'm then going to follow, just take this foot right in deep. Because I already have my standard grip, I'm going to put a lot of pressure on her right elbow with my left hand and follow this coach. So one more time on that one. If I got my step, pull, follow, Dayashi, I miss, she puts it down. Before I even put this foot down, I'm firing away for that Kochigari. Heaven forbid, I don't get either of those. If she sees that coming and takes a nice deep step after my second throw, I miss this. She knows I'm coming for this and re-steps. All I have to do is force this elbow up, and my forward throw is going to be a Sore Surikomigashi. Surikomigoshi. So lift, pull, hip with the sleeve. Here. Most of a choke, but that's just fun. One more time on that one. Step, pull. She takes it. She takes it. Big finish.
Notice Sensei Josh, when he takes his big first step, watch his right arm. Raise your right arm. Watch his right arm. Hey. Notice his elbow. It drops tight to his body. And as he takes the step and makes the pull. Go ahead. Okay, now we're going to do it again. This time Josh is going to leave his right arm out, take the step, and notice there's no pull. Try to pull. And Celestine doesn't go around. So, to increase your power on this technique, as you're stepping, drop your elbow, and use, as your body turns, use that as your kazushi, your off balancing. Okay, and then before she places her foot back down on the ground, it is swept. Yes, you're right. So we're going to do that again, only this time Celestine will have her foot on the ground so that this technique is too late. Okay. Josh finds himself in this position, immediately reorientates his left foot behind his right, or in between the feet, sorry about that, and moves on in for the grappling karate. Notice Josh's kazushi is off balancing. Both of his hands are pulling straight down to the mat, and he's driving forward. Again, he's unsuccessful with this technique. And Celestine steps back. At this time, Josh is going to take his left hand, his control hand. His right hand is his power hand. He's going to use his control hand and is going to move it directly between he and his opponent's face as he steps back and throws. The more the opportunity his opponent has to pull her arm out and step back. So again, that's a short, straight punch between his head and his opponent's head with his arm. And he spins his body and throws. He is now executing a left-handed throw with a right-handed grip. And a left-handed throw with a right-handed grip. One more time, you don't have to throw, but step in. So if you'll notice, the step in is backwards. Thank you.
So one thing, guys, that I want to point out is I heard Sensei Jerry say kazushi. Kazushi, is that the correct word?
Off balancing.
Called
Yes.
Kazushi, off balancing. So off balancing kazushi, it's a principle of jiu-jitsu. But so many martial arts academies, jiu-jitsu academies, sorry, not to offend anybody, but so many jiu-jitsu academies teach a lot of fancy moves. You go on YouTube, you can see all these crazy fancy moves all over the place, but a lot of times they miss the principles. And throughout this course, I've been teaching you guys to try to focus on the principles and the techniques, and sometimes even focus on the principles more. And I love how they are showing the off-balancing, kazushi, and it's something to really think about. I wish more jiu-jitsu academies would teach off-balancing, teach the principle, because once you understand that, all of your techniques are going to flow so much better. Now, I'm wondering if you guys can do something for me. Now, we're going to try to show the match in its entirety. It's basically, we got the foot sweeps, we got the takedown, we go for the big takedown, but when Celestine gets taken down, she's going to re-guard, an X-choke, and you also have to put him unconscious to really show it right? To really show what happened.
No Diashi. Nice throw. Diashi Brown. Kochigari. Soda Suridas Gauche. Thank you, Jiu-Jitsu for the win.